No, I
a
mean it doesn't
disposition
matter. No,
hearing
they
in
could a
20 days.
child they could pick an apple up in the air and say we call this a child. It's their own language, man.
Well, I know
It's legalese.
that I understand.
Well, then you
See,
can't
how do
say
I get rid of the attorney?
you can't tell them what it meant 4,000 years ago in Sanskrit. They don't care.
How do you get rid of the attorney when
Why
I'm
get
having
rid of
them
them? I don't
force
got get
have?
rid of them. What, dude? You're wasting one more time. I said you're wasting your time in family court. It isn't designed for a mom or dad to win in family court. That's not the place you are. You don't belong in family court.
Can can I do in for a federal court and request a change of jurisdiction?
No, what federal court, dude? No, you, the, the other courts aren't even going to get involved until the family court is exhausted because as far as they're concerned, you're one of its childs.
Gotcha. Would I be able to adjust that by claim?
No,
No.
nobody's going to hear the matter because family court is always going to claim that they have original jurisdiction over its citizens, which they do.
But I've already made it well known I'm not one of its citizens.
Yeah, well, they couldn't care less.
Yeah, I know.
They got a gun. The guy with the gun couldn't care less. You don't want to give up your wallet. He couldn't care less.
I gotcha.
Yeah, so what? They'll say, yeah, so what? So you gave it up. What we do? We don't care. You do whatever the hell you want.
If I give you my email, would you have any information you'd be willing to share with me that may
I
help
just
me?
did.
I'm saying something I get what you're saying completely.
Just let. You just wait for. They have to under Social Security Medicaid Act 482-682. They have to remove your parental rights within 15 out of 22 months if they don't return a child back to their family.
They stole my truck recently,
Oh,
and I'm now reduced to walking.
you just hand them a bill. Just hand them a bill for use and enjoyment of your truck until it's returned. You're going to charge them $100 a day.
I told the tow yard $1,000 a day, but
What's that?
I told the tow yard $1,000 a day is what I value the use of my truck at.
No jury's going to ever get you $1,000 a day.
Can this be like a handwritten bill, and do I give this to the police or do I give this to the tow yard?
I'll just write up an invoice. Just go to Staples and just go to get an invoice pad and just write them up an invoice.
So just like a receipt of some sort?
Yeah, like an invoice.
Okay. And that goes to the tow yard?
What's that?
That goes to the tow yard or to the police?
No, who's ever got your car or truck?
Okay. So there's basically nothing I can do when I'm stuck down here in these lower state courts right now. Just bide my time and wait.
No, just give them bills for use and enjoyment of your belongings.
Like my son.
Yeah, like your son, like your truck. Just give him a bill.
And
That's all you do.
I know I'm asking dummy questions here. Would I give the foster family the bill, or would I
Give everybody the bill for the use and enjoyment. It doesn't matter. Give it to everybody. Somebody.
Okay. And
So when you sue people, you sue everybody, and whoever got the money pay.
Are there any? I know you keep saying no, not in a real court. No, not in a real court. And maybe I'm beating my head against the wall. But are there any documents or anything that I can submit to the banker in this case, and maybe they will honor and respect their oath? So I've already given my present attorney.
Well, what do you actually do for a living, man?
I'm a commercial fisherman and a welder. But right now, because of legal problems, I can't work because I can't leave town and go out on the water for 2-3 weeks at a time and go make a living like I usually do. So now I'm reduced to poverty.
Who said you can't go work?
The court is threatening if I go work that if I leave the island, they're interfering with my right to travel. They are threatening that if I leave the island that I will be kidnapped again and held for ransom. ransom again.
Who told you couldn't leave the island?
Supposedly a judge, but actually a jailer, told me I was not allowed to leave the island.
Who told you that?
Supposedly a jailer.
I say what? I said who?
Who? Another man.
His name Bob.
I don't know his name.
Oh, you just listened to guys dressed in costumes telling you what to do, huh?
Well...
But I'm Superman told you not to leave the island.
Oh, no, at the time that I was having this interaction...
What if Superman came in a costume, he told you not to leave the island? You would... Superman told me not to?
No.
You just listen to complete strangers in costumes?
No.
Well, yeah, obviously you do. Obviously you do. He's wearing a fucking costume. The guy's wearing a costume, dude. Dude, you know how ridiculous... Dude, can you imagine if I actually said Superman told me not to leave the island? I said, do you know who Superman is? No. Then why are you listening to some guy in a costume?
Gotcha.
Yeah, I mean, you know how ridiculous? Oh, Spider-Man told me not to leave. Oh, you mean Peter Parker? You mean Clark Kent? No, I mean Superman. He looked really serious. Do you understand how you guys are just totally idiots, man? That you listen to... Because I guess you grew up watching Superman and Spider-Man movies.
Oh, I do understand.
And you listen to these guys in costumes and you don't even know who they are? They're all walking around in costumes. What's the... You know, like I said, what's the name of any of these people? Oh, Judge, Spider-Man, Jailer, Superman, Batman. You see how you're listening to these people like they have some sort of authority over you? Some Cape Crusader crime fighter?
I'll be dead honest with you.
Yeah. You just gotta be dead honest and just tell me how stupid you are, man. That you listen to costume crime.
I understand this part, but
you didn't just say it. You didn't say to him, "Hey, Bob." You told me, Bob, I can't go to work. Is that what you told me, Bob? What happens if I go to work, Bob? Go ahead and communicate a threat, Bob. Go ahead. What's going to happen if I leave the island? Go ahead, Bob. Go ahead and threaten me. Go ahead, Bob. Make my day. No, I understand. You sound like you're about 18 years old. I mean, you sound like an idiot.
29.
What? Yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
You're 11. You've been beating the hell out of your wife for the last 11 years. You haven't been concentrating on what you need to know.
No.
Yeah, doing drugs or something, man. I'm telling you, man, you can't be this dumb.
No, I'm not.
If you told how would you feel if you were me, and you said Superman told you not to leave the island?
Pretty stupid.
You dig out? This is a crank phone call that I'm getting from Alaska, right?
I get what you're saying.
This has got to be a prank phone call. Nobody would be this dumb. Nobody ever just bothered to say, jailer. Oh, jailer told me not to leave the island. Okay, Bob, did you tell me not to leave the island, go to work? Yeah, and go ahead, Bob. What happens if I leave the island? Go ahead and communicate a threat. Go ahead, Bob. I dare you. Let's see if you got the balls to do it.
Well, I understand.
You understand what? You understand all this ridiculous... Dude,
okay.
You're researching all this ridiculous, retarded, legal bullshit. You think you're knowing some sort of adjudication and all these ridiculous other fancy, $2 words you're using. And you don't know how to ask a man a simple question? Who the fuck are you to tell me what to do?
I've asked this question.
To who?
I've asked this question.
To who? To who? Who have you asked the question to?
I've asked the judge. I've asked the Office of Children's
Dude,
Services.
okay, Bob, Susie, Joey, Candy, Tommy, Billy, Bobby.
Oh, who?
Dude, I didn't ask you, did Batman and Robin tell you to do something? Then the Joker and Riddler came down and they spoke to you as well. This is like a crank phone call, right? You can't be for real, right?
No, sir. I'm legitimately asking for help.
You really? And you're calling these things, you're calling these objects a toaster oven. Next thing you're going to say, a toaster oven told you not to do something.
Sir, I've been grasping at straws for...
Grasping at straws?
So
dude,
long.
You just asked, who the fuck are you to tell me what to do? How hard is that grasping at straw?
I've asked that, and I get run over and bulldozed.
From who? From who? From Bob?
Yeah.
Bob who? What's his name?
I'm honestly not sure what the...
Of course, dude, that's, you see what I'm saying? You can't be 29. Or you can't, dude, you're acting like a little teenage kid. You meant the sensitivity. I get it. You got participation trophies when you were in school. Nobody was a winner. I get it. You went to those kind of schools. Everybody was a winner. Nobody's feelings were allowed to be hurt. And bullies all got in trouble. Okay.
Yeah, I got you there.
Yeah, I get it.
I when I'm telling you these things, please understand. I have a somewhat. I'm going to say it this way.
Oh, don't give me no PTSD, QPW disease.
No, nothing of the sort. I have somewhat of a semi-basic understanding of how things are going. I've been looking into stuff like this.
Basic semi-understanding, dude. It's easy. Who told you can't leave the island? And don't tell me Superman. And don't tell me, the Riddler.
A man or a woman acting as a judge.
Really? And what was their name?
As.
And how are you going to hold Bob liable if you don't even know what his name is?
I'm looking for my folder.
Dude, you don't be looking for your folder. Dude, this is retarded. Dude, you learned this stuff when you were a little kid. I know, you didn't have no mommy, you didn't have no daddy. Okay, you brought up by some wolves out in the mountain somewhere. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, or you brought up by a woman, you had no daddy. Go ahead, tell me something like that.
Actually, I was adopted by my father.
You're adopted by what? Some polar bears, you said? Wolverines?
Supposedly, I was adopted by my father, but looking back at how things work versus the knowledge that I have gained, that could have never actually happened anyways.
Just a simple question, man. This is retarded. I mean, I can't believe you don't know. Who told you not to do it?
I just, off the top of my head, I don't remember her name.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. That's the first thing you're supposed to ask the people. I guarantee they know your fucking name. Why do you think they know your name? You think they said, hey, are you Bob Smith? And you said, yeah, I am. You said, okay, now who the fuck are you? You don't know how to introduce yourself? It's just like you make a phone call. Is this Karl Lentz? Yeah, great. How about, hey, my name is Bob Smith. I'm up in Alaska. I'm looking for some man named Karl Lentz. Would that be you? Nah, you just said it's this Karl Lentz.
I got you.
How do you? What do you mean it's this Karl Lentz? I know who this is. You tell me who you are.
Well, me and Philip Bruce.
What?
Me and Philip Bruce.
Yeah, great. 28 minutes into the phone call. Yeah, great. And then you tell me who you are. That's lovely.
I apologize.
Oh, no, it's only because I had to ask you because you're not going to tell me. I'm saying you guys just don't know how some simple, basic rules. When somebody's talking, you say, who's talking to me? Who are you? Some guy told you don't leave the island. You didn't say, who are you? You my fucking daddy? You don't look like my daddy. I said that to a cop when I was 18, 19 years old. They came up and I was riding a motorcycle down the street. And they said, you better not be riding that motorcycle down the street anymore. I said, Daddy? Is that you? You don't look like Daddy. I ain't seen you in a few years. You had plastic surgery? You ugly, Daddy. You my daddy? They said, no, I'm not your damn daddy. I said, then you better fucking tone it down a whole bunch of fucking notches, or we're going to fucking smack down. We're going to fucking have it out right here. Nobody talks to me. Nobody tells me what to do but my damn daddy. And if you think you're going to stand here and you're going to tell me what to fucking do, you better be ready to throw down.
Well, you see, the problem with the cops here is
You didn't say cops. I said the man. I didn't say no fucking cop. I said this guy was fucking thinking he was talking to me like he's my damn daddy.
Yeah,
I didn't see that he was a cop. I saw that this guy tried to act like this guy was my daddy. I don't give a shit what costume he's wearing. I don't care if he's Superman. Oh, Superman's very scary around here, man. He wears his underwear outside of his fucking pants, man. He's some crazy dude. I don't give a fuck if he wears his red underwear outside of his blue pants. What the fuck do I care? You trying to talk to me like you're my damn daddy? You must think you're my fucking daddy. You my fucking daddy? What? Are you my fucking daddy? No, then you better tone it down a whole bunch of notches, or you better get ready to throw it down. What? I'm going to call you out man to man. You better tone that down a whole bunch.
Is trial by combat still a thing?
Dude, there's fucking 7 different ways to have trials. But you just tell them that. You're my damn daddy. Why didn't you... how did I know this at 18 years old? when I was riding some
Common
fucking
sense.
dirt bike down a fucking road, doing donuts in front of some guy's house. How did I know when the cops came in front of me? They came down to my place and said, "Was that you doing donuts down at the end of the road?" I said, "Yes, sir." They said, "You better not be doing that again." I said, "Daddy, Daddy, is that you, Daddy?" I said, "What? Is that you, Daddy? You don't look like my daddy. I ain't seen my daddy in a few years. You my daddy? No. Then you better tone it down. A whole bunch of notches, so you better get ready to throw it down. Because no man's going to come here and get in my face and talk to me like that. So you better be my damn daddy, or you better tone it down."
See, here I'm kind of scared.
It's
of
that
trying to shoot
simple.
me.
It's that simple because you don't know how to act like a fucking man, and they respect you if you talk like a fucking man instead of being a scared little bitch.
Okay.
Start acting like a fucking man, they'll treat you like one. Start sniveling and whining, and they're going to treat you like a sniveler whiner.